Okay, now we're whirling. That only took 5 tries. Okay, I'm exhausted. This is just going to be probably a quick how not to ship a jewelry. It might be how to. I don't know yet. Came in a box. That's how it came. Burp. And get it all the way flat. There we go. I have no room. I'm not going to look through the camera. So I'm going to take it out, take the tape off. I just have a feeling it's going to be how not to. Oh, yeah. Well, and then this is for me. And I could see that it already had wear. And I'm okay with that. But that's still not how to do it. It looks very careful, right? Bubble wrapped in this bag and in a box. But you see, oh my God. Oh, hello, Miss Beautiful. Hello. Let me put her on the thing. I think she was 20. And like I said, there's some wear to the metal. But I have her sister, which is one of my favorite pieces, which I probably showed you a million times in a million videos. This one is even more gorge, more elaborate. Elaborate? Elaborate. But I want to show you how I would have packed it. And it's not like, oh, I'm so special. I just use tissue paper. That's it. Use tissue paper or paper towel if you don't have tissue paper. And I probably won't do it like super nice right now because I can't do it in this small little box. But I always use tissue paper. Like I sold 2 earrings today. These aren't them. And I cut the tissue paper and made it nice. But the way that I wrapped them, I wouldn't throw this in a plastic bag or just in the garbanzo bag. So I wrapped them, like that. Wrapped one, I can't even see. Wrapped it twice, put the other one in, nicer and slower than this. Wrapped it again and wrapped it all up so that these aren't touching each other. That's all. It's not, and these are Kirk's Folly, by the way, I didn't realize. I need to take pictures when I get done and list them. So this necklace, some cheap-ass Dollar Tree tissue paper. It's really it's nice because it's thick, but has that cheap, that's a hair on there? I thought that was scratch. I would have, what's happening? Oh, I would have wrapped this in tissue paper so that see how the metal's now not going to touch the rhinestones? Well, I don't know if you can see that, but you can logically assume that because I wrapped that in tissue paper. Don't throw this in a bag like that. Don't throw it in bubble wrap like that. Have more respect for the beauty of the jewelry. I don't even do it with a cheap piece. I mean, this was a cheap piece, but I mean, as a shipper, I just respect the jewelry. For the love of goodness. But oh my God, you guys. I can't with this piece. I already said it's from here. Look at her. Cheeto Prady. Oh, and I can't and I shan't. I mean, she's just gorgeous. J. Crew. Boy, and you've done it right. You've done it right. And yeah, it might have been 20 shipped. It was what I call cheap. To me, if I get something 20 out the door, that's cheap. The smaller version I have of this, I got for $10. And that's because the smaller version that I have of this, way smaller, it has 3. It only has 3 of these. And they don't have this extra big poof, it's just a modified version. But that one, the back of mine on that one, this isn't that worn at all compared. The back of the one I have is I don't know if you call it black, but it was worn. Somebody loved her like me and they wore them on their skin. My necklaces usually never touch my skin, so they'll probably never get wear like that because I have that, mastectomy bra, so it's always on lace, or it's always on a thing. Oh, I'm wearing a J. Crew right now. Actually, it's for sale. I don't usually do this I'll go put this right back in my room. And it matches what I'm wearing, but and as awesome as it is. And then this is a note for you, Kimmy, too, is this gorgeous thing. This is a gorgeous piece. They go for about 80 or 100. And this is a note for you, Kimmy, because I know I said the newer stuff is what I think why there's lobster claws, but it does not denote cheaper, less any less value, nothing. Lobster class on J. Crew means nothing. You know what I mean? Like this has the Lifesaver clasp that we know J. Crew for, but I have some beautiful, stunning pieces like this one with a lobster claw. Look at that. And I have more J. Crew coming this week, just for me. That's just for me. Nobody else can have it but me. I'm gonna put this back. I'll take pictures of the Folly. I haven't listed these either. Here's the Joan Rivers egg. More up close. Yeah, I'm winded because I'm fat and old. Boop. It's just cute because I don't know though. I don't know if I should put these together because I don't think they go together. Maybe I'll just do them separate. And her eggs, I mean, these have some value, but like I'll probably put like 24 or 30 OBO. And I won't, well, maybe I'm not going to do OBO anymore. I have sold the Kirk's Wally watch. Wally? Kirk's Jolly? Kirk's Folly. My chair is squeaking because my body. Oh my God. This chair. This is making me laugh. I can't get it to stop. Kirk's Folly. Oh yeah. It sold right away. Buyer didn't pay. And it was with an offer. All my listings are fixed price, immediate pay required. So I never have an issue. If you buy, you have to pay. If you buy from me. But when offers come in to the situation, and it's hard not to send people offers or to accept them if they're good. And I did on the Kirk's Folly for $71. I accept the offer, they didn't pay. I relisted it, and I got another offer. And it's lower. Ended up being $58, and I accepted it. And they haven't paid right away. And then I sold a Juicy Charm 2 days ago now? Oof, might have been less. I don't know. And they haven't paid through offer. Well, it obviously offer, because otherwise it's immediate pay and they had to pay. So this, with this managed pay and these flaky mother effers, mother freakers, like I am over it. So I may just stop accepting offers, and I might go through, if I'm bored enough, I'll go through a ton of listings and revise them and just lower the price by the offer I was willing to take. Like it was $79.99, I'll put like $64.99. No, but no offer, no thank you, and no. Because this is just getting really old. What is my Chochi Bar Cozy doing? Oh, he playing with his new toy. He's a cocoa boy. Ha ha. I saw that and I thought, oh my God, for the baby. It's just for the baby. He's getting a new thing. He's gonna love it. He got a new old Goodwill scratching post with the round top and the round bottom and all the scratching posts in between with the ball hanging down. And that's what he's playing with right now. $7.99. I'm like, yes, please. There's never enough scratching posts. I don't know about your cats, but for my cat, can't have too many. Anyways, so yeah. And I did take all that weight and I sold it to the gal on Facebook, the one I said I wouldn't do, for $100. Turns out, well, it's still, whatever, I'm done. But she was a nice lady. Not that I didn't think she was. I don't know. These just weren't marked Kirk's Folly. I'm like, these are still Kirk's Folly. So anyways, I found another pair for sale. They are Kirk's Folly. They came in a card originally that said Kirk's Folly. So they didn't have a place to stamp it. And she showed me her crafting. She repurposes it in a beautiful way. Whatever. It's done. I'm done. Done with it. So I have two. Yeah. One more J. Crew coming that I'm keeping, and a set that I'm not keeping is coming onto me. It's coming onto me, but can't wait to wear this one. And the thing about this one, the one I got today and not this one, I wore this one today, and you could kind of see it, sort of, kind of, maybe, sort of. But again, this you'll always see. These as bright and pretty as the Rivoli, what do they call them? Brulee, Aurora Borealis. It's Aurora Borealis. I keep meaning to tell you that, Kristen. Just because you sell that jewelry, and I think you call it Aurora Borealis, L or something, it's Aurora Borealis. You have to add the rest of the word on there to make it what it is. But for some reason, J. Crew calls this Brulee. I don't know why. Aurora Borealis, they call Brulee. But anyways, yeah. I don't know what. Oh, they're having the sonic boom here, or whatever they call it. Because we're not that close to the army or whatever it is, base. But when they do whatever they do, it sounds like they're a mile away. It's like boom, 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 boom. All right, well, I just thought I'd come on and give a how to not ship. Just respect the jewels. And, you know, all you got to do is cover the. You don't have to individually tape down, you know, or do something crazy. Just cover this part and don't let it hit that part. Don't let this part all bangle around in there. Let's cover this. Make it pretty. I could tell when I saw the bubble wrap. I was like, one piece of tape. I'm like, yeah, no good's gonna come from that. And then when you saw them and I got inside, and I like these bags, but that's not that's not a proper bag for that kind of a necklace. Just not. You could do it with this kind of a necklace. I wouldn't, but you could. I'll show you this necklace. It's a gorgeous thing. Haven't listed it because it's made by somebody. It's sterling. I just haven't. Bubble tissue. Yeah, well, you're kind of pretty there, huh? This one, sorry. I mean, I would, even this one, I would still wrap in tissue and then put in a organza bag, because I just would, because I kind of am a tissue person. But this one, if this one had come in the same way that the J. Crew came like this, I wouldn't be like, damn, what are you guys thinking? Not at all. It's like, that's fine. But when you got rhinestones and stones and stuff that are, you know, you don't want to get them scratched up. You don't want to lose one. Although I think these might not all be prong set. Those are prong. All the big ones are prong. I don't know if these teeny tiny, well, not those. Yeah, the smaller ones. I don't know if they're prong set. But I'm more worried about scratching than, you know, a stone falling out, although that would be a bummer. So yeah, if you're not shipping that way, could you start? Or you can also just tell me to go below. There's that option. There is that option, you guys. Go blow. Just a go blow. I'm going to take, Darius, I'm just going to take a shot of these so that I can do them in my thumbnail. I think I said that. I think I've lost my mind officially. I also, yeah, I just went to the Goodwill. Nothing there except for that cat tree was everything and so worth going. So happy. I love when he gets happy, and he's been sitting on it ever since. That's like 2 hours ago. He's just laying on the top. He ran over and scratched it right off, and then now he's laying on the top. And I just kind of plunked it right in the middle of the room, which isn't a good place for it to stay, but I just had a bunch of groceries and things, so. Okay. I think that's it. The other J. Crew, the Deco pink piece, that should hopefully be here this week. Here's hoping. God, I need to get some things sold. Although I keep getting notification. I got one today that eBay's like, always set your payment out of 153, and then the other day it was like 100, and it's like, okay, well, I guess. I don't even know anymore. God, I hate managed pay. Ugh, poor me, right? Poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me, oh, poor me. And then this one, You guys, okay, while you're here, I think I've showed you 5,000 times, but I can't read this, and that's why I haven't listed it, because it's an artisan piece. It's just, I'll show you on the thing so you can see. It's just very dainty, schmainty. There. Not anything I love, trust me. Just amethyst, but in sterling. But I want to know what this thing says. You're not going to be able to tell me, because I'm not going to be able to. 3 times won't be enough. Uh-oh. Whoa. There. Where are we? There. Help. Oh, what did that say? Look how clear it is. I still don't know what it says. M. I'm going to hold it there for a minute. I mean, what kind of the frick name is that? That's like somebody literally signed that shit. In molten silver. Molten hot. I know, I see an M and an F. M at the end of the... And is that a G in the middle of that name? It just doesn't matter, because that's not enough. The first or last... The last I see F at the beginning and F at the end. Can't freaking tell anything in between. And I see an M in the first name and an N at the end. And that's all I can read. There. The last name would be easier, because then I could just put an M, F, A, whatever the... You guys tell me. Can you read that? Holy crying money. You know, and it could make it from a $35 necklace to an $85, $200. I don't know. Like that Jonathan, whoever it was, like that took that necklace from being literally $100 necklace to a $500 necklace, and that was me just selling in a hurry. That very same necklace sells for $1,500. So you know what I mean. I'm not saying that's the case with this, but now I know that a name can make all of the difference in the world on these artisan pieces, on these sterling, whatever you want to call them. And one you might not think, you know, I didn't know John Iverson. I didn't know him, but apparently Margaret Thatcher loved his jewelry. And she kind of brought it into the, you know, into the limelight. And then other people wore it. So anyways, a name makes a big difference. So I don't want to list that until I know. All right, I'm going to go. This has been way too long, folks. Way too long. Way too long. You have a good one. I have a good one. We all have a good one.